Hey guys, welcome back to playing Village Secrets Chapter 14. The truth behind Kate's kidnapping is finally revealed, so will this be the last chapter? Oh my goodness. Feels like just yesterday, Kate got kidnapped and then now it's all over. I don't know how to feel about that, people. I really don't. Chapter 14. The Face of Evil. Sorry, I want to make sure I have this right. You're admitted to breaking into Sterling Manor. That's right, it was our only choice if we wanted that evidence. That's now several crimes you admitted to. I mean, I told you at the beginning, Agent Kim, you're getting complete honesty. That means telling you what I did wrong. If you want to press charges, you could go right ahead. You think a jury would be on your side? Once they heard the full truth, absolutely. Refer to the evidence you discovered Margaret's room, which showed that the Sterlings were drug smugglers, and that Nikolai was their middleman. Not to mention that Pierce had an affair and got his lover pregnant. Have I got it all? Not even close. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Village Secrets. Ooh! You and Flynn standing Margaret Sterling's bedroom. A pile of evidence of her family's corruption laid out in front of you, like a novel. And Margaret herself is in the doorway with the shotgun leveled at your head. Margaret? Getting real sick of folks pointing guns at me. Don't worry, dear. This will be the last time. Please, Mrs. Sterling, don't do something you'll regret. Like what? Shooting intruders like how robbing my home during my son's memorial? There's not a jury in the world that will convict me. But you were talking about murder. Can you live with that on your conscience? I mean, look at what she's done so far. You were given every chance to leave, every opportunity to walk away. Her hands trembled a little. She gripped the shotgun harder, clenching her jaw. Excuse me. And now you know too much. I'm sorry, but I can't let you two ruin everything I worked so hard for. Scrambled to think of the right thing to talk her down. Margaret, I'm sorry. Pierce was a cheater. He didn't work for anything. Don't say that. Pierce, I don't know. I don't know how she would feel about him. So sorry. She'll probably be all like, what else? You must have really hated him after the affair with Linus. Every day since. I'm nothing if not consistent. Is that why you kept your little footer to take him down? Of course not. I had nothing without Pierce. It's like this family, this house, I'll lose all of it. That footer was to keep him alive, to prevent him from making a grave error. Her lips curled in disgust, her eyes flipped to the letter from Pierce's lover. Like he did with Linus. I must have hurt to learn that she was pregnant. I can't even imagine. Always took a legacy of his grand aspirations, and still he could keep himself from knocking up his little star. Should have heard how Pierce went on about his Lana Acosta, like a love-struck teenager. He said he was going to leave me, going to raise his new child, going to tell her everything. About the business, I feel like he wouldn't, plus why would Alana's care? I don't know. About your relationship? I don't know. What? No, why would I care about that? Wow. He was gonna tell her the truth about him, about how he really saved the family fortune. Oh, okay. Flynn noticed the papers on the floor with a toe. The drugs. He was so sure she'll understand, as if any woman besides me could ever understand. You knew then. You knew what he really was. For a moment, Margaret's resolve seemed to falter. You have to understand he wasn't always that way. When I married him, he was still an honest man. Ambitious, ruthless, but honest. But everything fell apart in the 80s. Pierce made some bad investments. The port wasn't getting as many shipments. We all hit hard times occasionally. Most of us don't turn into Pablo Escobar. was never like that. He was some criminal mastermind. He just reached out to some contacts in New York, and they convinced him to open up his ship, his harbor, to their trade. So you're saying his contacts with a Russian mob? What a great guy Pierce must have been. They've sent a force of theirs down to supervise. Nikolai. Sweet, simple Nikolai. I didn't think much could surprise me, but his kindness, I never expected that. Yeah, well, Nikolai's another thing your little scheme put it into. He took a bullet in the chest. He's in a coma, and he might never wake up. What? I mean, luckily I was there to save him, or else he would have been dead. Margaret staggers back, looking genuinely rattled. He loved you. Yes, Mally, desperately. He had more passion than one stubby finger than Pierce does in his whole body. So you're saying you had an affair of your own? No, of course not. Nothing physical ever happened between us. We're just love letters. Well, I learned about Linus. I thought about sleeping with him, of course, just to hurt Pierce. Then Pierce told me about her baby, about his plans. I couldn't let him leave, couldn't let him talk, and Nikolai, well, he'd do anything for me. The truth hits you suddenly, like a fist tiny around your heart. Totally, Riz! Been a long time since I've seen you, buddy. And there was that one Secretary Pierce. What was her name? Alanis? That house fire that killed her was wicked suspicious. Wait, did she cause that fire? When he found out I lived at Birchport, he started asking about Nikolai if he was still blowing things up and burning things down. Oh my god, Margaret, Alanis died in a house fire. One that everyone suspected was intentional. Jesus Christ, you told Nikolai to set fire to that woman's house? Dang. You burned a pregnant woman alive. Wow. That is cold-blooded. All it did was whisper a few words in Nikolai's ear. The burning was all his doing. And Pierce just accepted that you murdered the love of his child, his unborn child. Murdered the love of his child. He had no choice. I knew his secret. He knew mine. We were trapped together forever. And Nikolai, the guilt consumed him, destroyed him. Collateral damage is always such a pity, but don't worry. This time I'm going to take care of things myself. Margaret's finger turns on the trigger. You close your eyes. Flynn crouches down, hands instinctively going to his head. When suddenly Naomi appears behind Margaret, smashes the vase over her head. Margaret stumbles backward, the shotgun flying out of her hands and landing several feet away with a thud. Yes, Naomi. Ugh. And stay down. That's my girl. Naomi, your timing is incredible. Are you two okay? We are now. Margaret starts crawling towards the gun, but Flynn kicks away. He holds Margaret in place as Naomi secures her wrist with a zip tie. You can't do this. You're not even a police officer anymore. Pierce told Walsh to see to that. I'm putting you under citizen's arrest, ma'am. Let me go. You're my property. And you just throwing these two at gunpoint. Plus, you know the whole confessing to murder thing. I demand to speak to my lawyer at once. You'll never hear the end of this. Actually, I think we heard enough about it. Flynn stuffs a wad of tissues into her mouth. Margaret struggles to speak, but you and Flynn ignore her, turning to Naomi. Thanks again, Naomi, but how did you know to come here? I just kept thinking about what Nikolai said in that lighthouse. I felt like a piece was missing, and I felt like that piece has something to do with the Sterlings. Wait, were you planning to break in too? I guess we'll never know. I'll make a criminal of you, Silver. Now if I make an honest man of you first. Okay, you kids. The two of you bring Naomi up to speed on everything Margaret revealed. God, it's even worse than I thought. This whole town's been tainted by the Sterling's crimes. Margaret and Pierce did in the 80s. It's all coming back to haunt them. Yeah, well, it's their kids who are paying for it. The three of you stand in silence at that moment. It's tragic in a way. And it would be even more tragic if Kate took the fall for Tanner's murder. We won't let that happen. So what should we do with her? Flynn gestures towards Margaret, glaring at you off on the floor. Well, we can't hand her over to Walsh. He was involved in everything the Sterlings did. He's as guilty as they are. That piece of... But that doesn't leave us many options. Naomi kneels down and picks up the folder filled with incriminating evidence. Margaret's file proves everything. I'll take it to the state investigator's office. They never much care for the way Walsh runs the town. And I'm sure they'll understand why I took this over Walsh's head. Please tell me this means Walsh is finally going down, because I've been wanting that to happen my whole life. We all have. But what we have in this folder? Hell yes, it's going down. Finally. I'm taking you down. What happened next? Nami called in the state investigator's office. As soon as they saw the evidence, they assigned one of their top agents to the case. He authorized Nami to put Margaret Sterling in custody. And Pierce? He disappeared once he heard Margaret was arrested, but we figured the investigators would find him once they arrived. Sounds like everything was all wrapped up. It seemed that way. Judge Winters granted Kay's bail request. Nikolai was in custody. The Sterlings and Walsh were exposed, which meant it was time for me to go home. Home. Next day, you lounge around your room at the B&B, waiting to hear from Nami. You begin browsing flights back to New York. God, am I really going back? I don't know why, but it's kind of hard to imagine. There's a knock at your door. Miss Holiday! Dakota, here's your final bill, though. I must say, I've come so proud of you. I hate to say goodbye. Oh, Miss Holiday, I feel the same way. I wish I could stay. Why did it sound like I was rapping? But Kay will be released today. Margaret Sterling's in custody. Boy, when the skeletons come flying to Galaxy, they sure scatter bones everywhere, don't they? Yep, they sure do. That's a colorful way to put it. Don't let me keep you. It's your last night at Bridgeport, isn't it? Yeah, it is. If you don't mind me prying, how are you going to spin it? Or should I say, who are you going to spin it with? You close your eyes, reflect on everyone you met. This is your last chance ever. Oh my goodness, ever. For an intimate moment, Flynn, Nami, or Grant. Boom. Gonna have to say no. Just gonna spend the night by myself. Oh, okay then. You know, if you want to grab a drink with me, I have a bottle of brandy I've been saving for a special occasion. I could tell you some wonderful stories from my glory days. I would love nothing more. Maybe some other time, Miss Harlan. Aw. Whatever you say. If you want to know an alternative use of official wear, you know where to find me. I'm gonna miss doing your voice. You spend the night in your room packing up and planning for your trip home. Next morning, you wake up full of energy. It's the day of case release. Whoop. You head to Bridgeport's police station. The minute you walk in, you see her standing in the middle of the room with a huge smile on her face. Dakota! Kate! Run towards her. You take a step towards her, but before you can get close enough for a hug, you know the stern-looking older man in the suit. He clears his throat. Hello? Tino Thompson, state investigator. One hell of a mess you got yourselves in here. He tilts his head in the jail cells in the corner. Margaret Sterling sits on one. And a broken-looking chief washing the other. Yes! Dakota, you need to help me. You're a journalist. Man, F you. You gotta get my story out there. You got... Nope. Bye. Tino ignores him. I had my suspicion about Walsh for some time, but I had no idea how deep his corruption ran. He and the Sterlings, they have a lot to answer for. Sir, please, it's all a mistake. Dude, you should have thought about that before you did everything. Well, for God's sake, Walsh, give it up. They have the file. They know everything. Tino's handling the investigation now, Dakota. The country, the state, they're all going to be looking into what happened here. I'm going to have a lot of questions for you later, Dakota, but for now, I'll give the two of you a moment. Mind grabbing me a coffee, deputy? Cross station, quiet Duffy nods and turns to the coffee maker, fumbling with the settings. Of course, sir. Pathetic. The only officer this town has left is the one who can barely tie his own shoes. Tino walks over to help him. As soon as he does, Kate runs over to envelop you in a bear hug. Careful, don't break me. Can't make any promises to go. After all, you saved my life. Kate, I had a lot of help. From your brother especially, he was never going to stop until you were free. And Nami, that woman is fearless. And Grant, that guy's like a one-man Justice League. Don't think you're dodging the credit that easy. I know it wouldn't have happened without you. You can't help but smile at Kate's enthusiasm. So are you free to go? I think so, yeah. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. So much has changed, but I feel like I'm ready to start a new life. Should we celebrate that with a drink? I saw a brunch place on Main that has bottomless mimosas. Actually, about that, there's something I should tell you. She hesitates, clearly nervous. I got a call this morning from the hospital. They got back the blood work from just after you found me, and... Wow. Is it Tanner's? Together, I'm pregnant. What? My word. Is it Tanner's? At the other end of the room, there's an explosive clatter as Duffy drops a coffee mug. Damn it, deputy. You got coffee all over me. You ignored them and focused on Kate. So you didn't know? I had no idea. The last time Tanner and I were together that way was the day before the wedding. It must have happened then. His child, my grandchild. Aww. Kay reaches down and touches her stomach. I still need to do a lot of tests to make sure it's healthy and everything, but I'm definitely pregnant. I'll help you get through with this. Whatever you need, wherever you choose, I'll support you. Just think your phone buzzes. It's a text from Grant. Urgent call now. Do you mind if I... Of course. Call Grant. When he picks up, he sounds frantic. Dakota, thank God I caught you. Yeah, what is it? Hey, this isn't the best time, Kate's. I was thinking about what you told me about how Margaret and Nikolai killed Alanis because she was pregnant with Pierce's child. It keeps eating at me. I read about the Acosta fire when it happened, but there was no mention of her being pregnant. What? So maybe they want to protect her privacy? At this time, I dug up some records for local hospitals. A week before the Acosta fire, a Jane Doe gave birth at Tuscana General 3 towns over to a healthy baby boy. Her description matches Alanis precisely. So Alanis is alive? Grant, I'm still not following why this is important. Alanis Acosta had a son Dakota Pierce's son, a child none of the Sterlings knew existed. So... But wouldn't the baby have died in the fire? Think about it. If the baby had died in the fire, they'd have found his body, right? Yeah. Good point, but what are you saying? Like, it's the point, man. I kept turning it over in my head. What if Nikolai killed Alanis, but couldn't bring himself to kill a child? What if he took the baby and lied about it? So I did some more digging. The morning after the Acosta fire, a baby boy was dropped off at Bridgeport Hospital. He was put into the foster system. It sounds like he had a really rough go of it. Multiple reports of abuse and severe bullying. God. The parents that finally adopted that child, the ones that gave him a new name. What? Were Jennifer and Charles Duffy? Dude, I knew Duffy was going to play an important part because otherwise, why would he be around this long? Head trembling, you lowered the phone and looked across the room. Ah. Dude, Tino crumbles to the ground, a bullet hole in the chest. Margaret screams as Kate dives to the floor and scrambles away. Duffy, what the hell is going on? Have you lost your gun, man? Oh, Tom. His face is so scary. Oh, Tommy. Tell us that really turned, haven't they? You stumble aside, huddling down next to Kate as Duffy paces towards Walsh's cell. All those years fed you coffee, soaking up your insults, playing the part of your loyal little lapdog. I sucked it up, pretending to be the idiot you thought I was, because I knew one day I'll be standing here, ready to take my revenge. Chad, please, don't do this. Walsh should give it up. He can talk through this. Duffy raised the gun, aiming it directly at Walsh's head. With all due respect, Chief, I'd like to file my notice of resignation. He shoots. This is satisfying. Not Duffy turning evil, but, Walsh getting his comeuppance. Walsh's body crumbles to the floor, and Duffy stares at it. Huh, not as satisfying as I thought it would be. He turns back to you and Kay. Now then, we had nothing to do with any of this. Who is going to help us? Protect Kate. You scramble forward, press your body protectively over Kate's. I won't let you hurt her. I don't want to hurt her, but she's left me no choice. Jeff, how? You're the one who... I had to do it, Kate. I had to save you before you became one of them. Before the Sterlings corrupted you with their evil. But I see it now. I was too late. It's already in you. So you have to die. They all have to die. Dang. Why? What the hell did our family ever do to you? Davy spins her face, her eyes burning with hate. You should have shut up, woman. You still don't get it? Look at me, Margaret. Look at my face. Look at my eyes. Tell me you don't understand. Oh my God, you're Pierce's son. Yes. Yes, that's what it is. I hit the parental jackpot right. My father was the richest man in town. I should have had a life of luxury, privilege, and power. I should have been Tanner. You could never be Tanner. Yeah, and that's why he killed Tanner. No, I couldn't. I grew up an orphan. A nobody, abused and neglected one home after another. I was always the littlest and the weakest, the outcast in every group, bullied, beaten, and worse. But I learned how to survive, how to play dumb, how to fly in the rare, how to suck up to the bigger boys and live in their shadow. And every day, I died a little inside. Jeff. And whenever I saw you, Sterling, I said, you're beautiful, man. You're fancy, girls. I always thought, why couldn't that be me? I wanted that. I deserved it. Why wasn't it more? Then a month ago, when I was loading Nikolai into the drunk tank, he started blubbering. He told me what he did to my mother, my real mother, and how he saved her. So that's why he shot Nikolai. Oh my goodness. And how he saved her little baby boy, how he saved me. But wait, he saved you, so you just shot him. But he never told me. At first I couldn't believe it either. But it makes sense. I wasn't destined to be this loser. I was cheated out of my birthright. Bitch, by you, Margaret. When you killed my mother! He raised his gun and fires into... Oh! Dang, he literally killing people! He raised his gun and fires to Margaret so she falls backwards against his salt. Like, what? So you're really just going to end the book off? Like, what's going to happen next? No. Sorry, Margaret, the evil stepmother always dies. Even as the life leaves her eyes, Margaret looks like Kate with something close to love. Take care of the baby, my grandchild. She only cares about her grandchild. She don't care about you, Kate. Margaret. Duffy breathes in deeply. Then strides over, grabbing Kate by the hair. Really? No way. Take me. Take me instead. I'm sorry, Kate. I wanted to save you. To take you away before you became a Sterling, but you became contaminated. But now that you're pregnant, it's too late. The Sterling line needs to end. Well, you don't have to kill her. You don't have to kill her to kill it. Duffy drags Kate off of the ground, holding his gun to her head. Now you, Dakota, do what I say or she dies. I swear to God, Duffy, you hurt her. Get in that cell now. He gestures towards the empty cell just past Tino's body. Trembling, you follow his commands. Once you're in the cell, Duffy walks over and slams the doors behind you. Still dragging Kate by the hair, the door clicks shut, locking you in. Throw out your phone. Please, no. You do as you're told. Watch Duffy's heel smash the glass, ruin it beyond repair. Going to need a new phone. If I live through this, okay, you gotta listen to me. Whoever saved you once will save you. But we've saved you once. We'll save you again. Be brave. Hang on. We'll come for you. Man, Kate's been through a lot. I feel so sorry for her. No, not this time. It's time for us to go. Back to where the Sterling line began. And there I'm going to end it at last. He jerks Kate by the hair and pulls her out of the doors, leaving you alone in the cell, surrounded by bodies. Her screams still echoing in your ears. So what's going to happen? Like... I don't understand. Okay, so this isn't the end of the book, so... So what, we're just going to get out, throw Duffy in jail, and that's it? But man, that's some twist, though. That twist, though. I feel bad for Duffy, but he's sick, man. He's really sick. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of Villa's Secrets. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.